PHL Cares is a donor-advised fund established under the family of funds at the Philadelphia Foundation. It's a business-led initiative that cropped out of the mayor's shared public spaces task force, and it's designed really to attack homelessness by providing long-term housing and supportive services. Well, the Pennsylvania Convention Center Authority is a business, and we're a major driver of the hospitality industry. And I talk a lot about the business imperative, where we need to keep the city vibrant and an exciting, inviting, welcoming place to be. And so we had several homeless individuals around the convention center for a great period of time. And the question was, well, what do you do with that when you have a lot of visitors, tens of thousands of people coming to the convention center, and they see individuals who are homeless and on the streets of Philadelphia? It's not a very inviting look, but it also makes people scratch their heads and wonder, like, well, why aren't we helping these people? And so we took that very seriously, and we believe that we have an obligation, a moral obligation, to help these individuals. What I didn't want to do, and what we didn't want to do at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, is simply sweep people off of our sidewalk so they could go somewhere else. We thought it was more important to get them up off the sidewalk, but actually then into a supportive housing program, so that we weren't just passing the buck. And we've been able to raise well over $1 million, and we're still on the path to raising additional funds so we can issue grants to provider networks that do the hard work of engaging with homeless individuals, getting them off the street, but more importantly, into supportive housing programs where they can get mental wellness and they can get drug addiction services and whatever other services they might need.
Pathways to Housing PA is a housing-first homeless services agency that provides apartments for people living on the street. Because of the PHL Cares grant, we've been able to get people off the street into those apartments, and it has been phenomenal. There's at least 60 people in the past year that have been housed. That number would have been greatly reduced if we didn't have one person dedicated specifically through the PHL Cares grant. People were on the street, and now they're no longer on the street, and they're living fuller lives because of it. And all of that is because of PHL Cares.
The funding strategy has been to bring high impact, high performing nonprofits who have a proven track record in addressing unsheltered homelessness to the table with very concrete plans for how they're going to use those funds. And that's one of the roles that the Office of Homeless Services is able to provide for PHL Cares, is that we vet those applicants. We know all about their history, their financial viability, their staff stability, their leadership, their performance, their track record. And we are able to absorb that work and those costs. And that means that every penny that donors give to PHL Cares actually goes into providing services in these nonprofits, and it doesn't go to overhead and administration. And that's just been a really great aspect of the partnership that we've been able to bring to bear.
PHL Cares is a collaboration of businesses, nonprofits, and government. And the Philadelphia Foundation is a partner in that. It also provides the mechanism by which all these organizations can pool their funds, contribute, and by which individuals can give. Because the Philadelphia Foundation is, in essence, a public charity in itself. It exists to pool efforts like these. The power that comes from bringing folks together, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
In the end of the day, it doesn't matter why somebody is homeless, because they're homeless for so many different reasons. We have to acknowledge that and understand that, okay, it doesn't matter how they got into this position. My father used to say, misery without hope is despair. And the only thing that you need to do to break that equation, to prevent someone going from a state of misery to absolute despair, is to inject hope. And by injecting hope, which is our goal at PHL Cares, we're able to break that cycle.
I became homeless for 9 years. 9 years. The people in Pathways were so beautiful towards me. I started utilizing everything that they had to offer me, and that gave me some independence, and it gave me responsibility. I graduated from there to become a first-time homeowner. I'd like to thank PHL Cares and Pathways to Housing for all their help and everything they're doing to end homelessness.